In this lesson, we're going to have a quick introduction to segments in Dynamics 365 marketing. We'll have a quick look at exactly what a segment is, the type of segments that you have, and then where you could go and set up segments. So firstly, what exactly is a segment? It really is a filter that extracts a set of members for that segment that you want to send a particular message to, a target audience, a set of contacts or accounts that have a particular attribute in common. So where do I go to access segments? As you can see here, I'm in Outbound Marketing, and under Customers, you'll see there's a option for segments. So I've already opened up a segment here. I just want to go and show you that you also have access to segments in Real-Time Marketing. So if you go through to Real-Time Marketing, under Audience, you'll see that you have segments there. These segments from Outbound Marketing are available in Real-Time Marketing as well. So you can use them across the two types of marketing. So as I've said, what a segment does is to produce a set of members or people or companies that you want to send a particular message to. And as you can see here on this particular segment, on the members tab, I have this selection of members here. Now they will be included in a journey that I use the segment in. So you'll see in this case, what I've set up is a query block. The query looks at contacts, and the specific values that I'm looking for is all the contacts that allow me to send emails where I do actually have an email in the email field. And in this case, where this contact does not have a specific membership that I'm interested in. So this will produce my members, and I'll show you in a moment that you can go and use those members then in a journey. So just a quick note here, you'll see that this segment type is a dynamic segment. That simply means that as the contacts information updates, so let's say for instance the do not allow emails for a particular contact is changed from do not allow to allow, they'll become a member of this segment. Or in the reverse, if they delete their email address, they'll be removed from the segment. So that is a dynamic list. I do have the option to go and set up a static list. You'll see that in segments, once again, I can go through here and I can go and set up a static segment. Now, a static segment, as the name implies, is just that. The members of that segment remain members of that segment up until I physically remove them or manually remove them from that list. So I would need to go and select a member and then remove that member from the list. Quick note here, I cannot edit the list at the moment because it is live. So once you've set up your segment, you would go live with that segment. You'll see there, this is live. And if I wanted to make any edits to it, I would need to click on edit. It will prompt me to say, am I sure that I want to go make changes to this? And once I've done that, I would then have the ability to go and remove the member from that list. So in marketing, as you've noticed, everything here, once you've set it up, you go live with it, and then it's basically ready to be used in journeys, in communication. So any changes that you want to make to it, you need to edit it and step out of that live state. Now, once I've made the change, I can then just simply click on save. Marketing will prompt me to say, are you sure? Of course I am. So I will go in and update that list. That is our segments that we've set up in Outbound Marketing. If I switch here to real time and I go and open up one of the real-time marketing segments, you'll see that the setup here is slightly different, but essentially you're still setting up a filter. In this particular case, I'm looking for active contacts where the membership is also no. Do not allow emails is set at allow, and the remember me is set up at allow. So I'm still applying a filter to go and set that up. So slight differences between the setups of the two segments there. But as I mentioned, in real time, I can use my outbound marketing segments as well. So now where do I use my segments? We go through to customer journeys here. I've got a journey open here, and you'll see that journey, the first block in that journey, is a selection of a segment. So who are the members of this particular journey? And this segment that I used here is the non-member info update invite. So those are the 8 contacts that's going to take part in this journey. So that's basically where I use my segments. As you've guessed already, you would go through to a segment and you would go and build the selection criteria for the members of that particular segment. But for now, let's just quickly have a look at a couple of places where you can actually build a segment based on the behavior of your members. So if I go through to a journey and I go and click on one of these events, this is the email that was sent. So if I scroll down here to the KPIs, as each one of the stages are completed, I actually have the ability to go and set up a segment here. So for these emails that basically failed, if I click through on create a segment there, this will allow me to go and set up a segment that contains those members. So it's a quick way for me to get that done. So I have this option on various steps in my journey. I can go and select the same information there. So you'll see once again there, I've got opportunity to go and set that up. If I go through to the insights on a journey, let's just do that. So if I go through to the insights tab, same journey there, just step through to the insights tab. On incomplete journeys, these will give me an indication of various stages that my journey reached and outcomes in those stages. So contact joined the suppression segment. If the contacts are supposed to be excluded from a journey, that's my suppression segment. So I'd be able to, if I had any members there, I'd be able to go and save a segment from there. And if I scroll down here, you'll see that I've got a category here for blocked emails. Within that, I've got emails that missed a particular field, and once again, I'd be able to save that as a segment. I have the same kind of functionality on emails as well. So yeah, I've just opened up one of my emails. I've selected the Insights tab, and on the delivery category, you'll see under delivery details here, I've got emails with missing fields. Okay, so I've got 24 there. And once again, I'd be able to go and use that event, basically the outcome of the engagement with those emails or those contacts. I'd be able to use that, and that characteristic of missing fields, I'd be able to save that as a segment and then use that in a journey, or use that to identify a particular set of contacts or account members for my journey. That's just a quick introduction to segments and how we use them. So next up, let's go and see how to set up segments.